Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of day it happens to be where you are and watching this. My name is the G-Man Dan, aka Dan, and welcome to another Fortnite video. This one is kills and tips. So you'll see a lot of videos plastered all over YouTube these days. Fortnite wins, Fortnite victories, epic wins, some epic fails. I've had a fair few of those myself. But this one, guys, is just a couple of good kills that I've had very recently, and a few tips I could offer the average player, shall we say. My blog, my videos, they are not for your professionals. Every so often you might pick something up, but I'm just an average guy, likes to have a laugh and a joke while I play these games. So first tip I would give anybody: as soon as possible, get yourself armed. If that means landing on a gun, landing on a chest, try and make sure you can see what's around you when you do. But get yourself armed, guys. It is very important, as you're about to see. We've not been on the floor a minute, and potential trouble straight away.
First kill.
So we've got that one there, guys, for you. Next tip of the day: if you do kill someone, try not to leave the evidence, because that just lets other people know where you are. So if you do kill someone, take as much of their loot as is useful to you, even if it's not necessarily useful there and then, guys. You can pick up ammo boxes on your way around, so if they have got a weapon that is better than what you have, help yourself to it. Ammo crates are dotted all around the map in many different places. Make use of them, guys. It's my next tip, that one. Ammo crates. I've been in houses on this that have been looted, and I mean they've been smashed apart, they've had all the chests taken, still find 2 or 3 ammo crates unopened. You can have the best weapons in the world, guys. If you have no ammo to go with it, the weapon is useless. So carrying on with the gameplay here, guys, the footage you're seeing now was all one match, 2 kills within that one match. I'm not your best player out there, I am just an average player. I'll be quite honest with you all, guys, before I started playing Fortnite, it's not the sort of game I would have normally played. Very different to what I would normally play, but I'm on solo here, guys, but I would normally play this with a few friends. Normally play it in duo at least, or squads. So as we're going along, guys, keep an eye out. If you can see something a different colour to what you have, a better colour to what you have, chances are it will be advantageous. One of those ammo crates, like I said, guys. Materials. If you can hit it once and get some material out of it, do it.
I know it is.
You can't build if you have no material. I'm not saying it'll save you, but it'll get you to places.
Yeah.
A couple of friends of mine who are very quick builders. They can't build structures, but they are very quick when it comes to a defensive build. Saves them a lot. I'm not brilliant at that. I can build a big structure, but I'm not brilliant at a defensive build. So here we are, like I say, guys, I stock up on... Don't spend ages, I don't go and find the larger items. You could be taking walls out, you could be taking floors out. Not worth it, guys. If you can hit it once, do it. If you can hit it, if it's 2 or 3 hits, take it. Worth the time. Like I said, guys, ammo crates as well. Make sure you open them. A lot of people leave them behind. If you go into the houses, if you have a look under the stairs, the house could have been completely looted, guys. If you look under the stairs, if there's an ammo crate there, I will almost guarantee it will have been unopened. People don't look for these things. They are possibly the most useful things, other than a chest, in the game. Another tip for you all, guys: crouching reduces your noise. Yes, it does reduce the speed at which you move, which sometimes will make you more difficult to spot. You are drawn to fast moving objects, guys. You will see them sooner. So if you're around a built up area, do crouch down, do be careful. scoped AR or sniper rifle. You can have no ammo in it, guys. It is fantastic for scouting out where you're going. Actually, I used it for scouting in this because I prefer a normal AR. However, as you will see, every so often they do come in handy. I had to take my time with this one because I'm not confident enough to rush straight in. And as you can see, the player that I'm against is just resorting to RPGs. So running straight in there is only going to get me killed. If you can use a scoped weapon, go for it. But don't forget, if you can move around, guys, people are going to be watching. If you're scoping down from above, people are going to be looking for you. Keep moving if you can, take a few shots. Take a bit of cover, don't forget to reload your weapon. Move around a little bit, guys. They're going to move as well because they're not going to want to stay in the same place. If you lose sight of them, they can't go very far. But always think ahead. If you were the one being shot at, what would you do? At this point, I actually thought they were going to take a run up. That's what I'd have done in that position. When you've lost that much health, you may as well go for it.
Yeah.
But they didn't. They stayed down, but the bush. Bushes are brilliant for cover. Don't rely on it, guys. Come the end of the match, if people can't see you, people do start to shoot the bushes as they have cottoned on. People hide in them. Because they can't see me though, guys, they think I've disappeared. So, this turned into quite an easy finish off.
Yes! Got him!
Like I say, don't forget, go loot what they've got. You never know what they've got, it might come in handy. I do know this person had an RPG, which I wanted. But I don't like the bolt action sniper, so I didn't pick it up.
He's got a bazooka.
Did pick the wrong thing up to start with straight away, but there we go, we got there in the end. And just because you've seen one person, don't think you're out of the woods, don't think there's no loot left. People do rush through these places. Dusty Divot, formerly Dusty Depot. There's plenty of chests down here.
Go on.
Not all of them out in the open. Need to look in backs of trucks. Don't say no to it being a hiding place either, guys. Yes, you're not completely covered, but somebody jumping into that truck, you're going to get the first shot on them. Bear it in mind. Although one of the clips a bit later on in this video will contradict what I'm about to say, and what anyone else will say. Keep moving as well, guys. Although later on I do choose to stay put in one of the videos.
Now I'm offended.
As there, if you've got a blue gun and a purple one pops up of the same gun, take it, it's an upgrade. If you've got a purple one and you see a gold one of the same gun, again, take it, it's an upgrade. They deal more damage, are more accurate. Just always upgrade yourself, guys. These are brilliant as well for jumping about, get you out of places a bit quicker. So the next clip, guys, was, I think, taken about 15 minutes after that last one. I was having a bit of a solo session. Join the action as we jump out of the bus. I was heading towards Lonely Lodge, as I still have some chests to search there for the weekly challenge. But bear in mind, guys, if you are going somewhere that one of these weekly challenges are, it is going to be more crowded than usual. Lonely Lodge isn't the most popular of places. The minute there's a challenge there in the weekly challenges on the Battle Pass, everybody flocks. So bear it in mind, guys, sometimes the weekly challenge, do it a few days after the launch. Don't necessarily rush to do it straight away. You're going to throw yourself into more trouble, into more danger. When coming down as well, guys, don't forget to keep looking around you. You can see other people when they're falling. You can see other people when they're skydiving, when they're parachuting or gliding, whatever you want to call it. And if you see a lot of people, don't be scared to change where you're going. Like I say, guys, try and get yourself armed as soon as possible. You can see other people on the floor here, but I'm armed when I land. That's all you need. Again, never underestimate the ammo box, guys. It is the biggest bit of advice I give anybody. Be aware, a lot of people will know where things are. Don't stay too still, move around. I prefer my rapid fire weapons. I'm not a fan of single shots. That's why rapid fire works for me. Just because you're onto a loser to start, guys. I mean, I really did take the bottom hand of that to start with. I was never on top. Keep going, persevere with it. Also, when medding up in any way, shape or form, guys, cover. Take cover. You are stationary, you are a sitting duck. So again, just because somebody's been through, don't underestimate. That person actually knows what they were doing. They did find all of the ammo chests, I do believe, in this one. Still a little bit of easy material to grab, but one of those things, guys, make sure you keep moving. I say that as I'm stood still, but
Phil's fault. I heard it.
don't sit in one place too long. Once you've got everything you need out of it, unless you are planning on having your base there,
all I had left
move on.
were a silenced SMG, so I just shot.
So as we go through here, guys, it is just the quick hit stuff I'm taking. 2 hits, 3 hits. I'm not spending too much time on anything, but it all adds up slowly but surely. Trees are quite good because you do get a fair amount off the trees. I didn't last much longer in that one. I do think I died within the next minute or two, but you win some, you lose some. Again, guys, joining the action as we jump out of the bus. I do believe this one has got to be my quickest landing to kill I have ever had on the game. Again, I was heading over to Lonely Lodge because chests to search, it's a weekly challenge, but I'm going to be very aware that other people are doing the same. Can't see anyone else in the vicinity straight away, so I land myself on a chest. Listen carefully. They've landed, they're in the door, there they are.
Nice try, pal.
Now, that was very unlucky for him that I came in prepared. Instances before, guys, where I've landed in a similar situation, but I've only ended up with an explosive weapon out of my chest, which means you either take both of you out or neither of you. Up to you how you play that one, guys. With the option of an explosive weapon there, I think I'd have probably tried to get out of there and find something and got him at the bottom of the staircase. Clingers are not everyone's cup of tea, guys, but if you can use them effectively on a person, they are brilliant. I tend to throw them at structures myself. I'm not really one for trying to get one to stick to a person. I'm not the best shot with them. Again, guys, we keep this one going, we keep moving, look around you. Crouch and move around if you're uncertain. It lowers how much noise you make. Next one, guys. Know your area. Know where you're going. If you've got a spot you prefer because you know where things are within it, go for it. If you know the area, you know the hiding spots, you know where other people are likely to hide, but also, if needs be, you know where to hide. You also will know where the chests are, you'll know where you get your ammo crates. Straight away you can see, guys, another top tip, if you run in and you see a gun like that with no ammo next to it, somebody's already been there. As per usual, under the stairs, guys, ammo crate, not been touched. But a giveaway, if you're unsure if somebody's been in, until you get up and you find a gaping hole in the ceiling like I did in this one. If you find a gun with no ammo next to it, then someone's been there, they've had the ammo but not the gun. Again, an unopened ammo chest, it's all too common. There's what they went for, and that's what I was leaving with. Always take an upgrade if you get one. If you know somebody else has been there, guys, two options really. It depends how you look at it. If you're in the circle zone, by all means, if someone's been and gone, hang about. They're not there anymore, they've gone. Option number two, if you think they might still be lurking around somewhere, run. Don't wait to be found. Be the one that finds, not the one that's found. It is a lot easier. Roof of this building normally has a chest in it, but as you can see I've gone in there and it's already got. And whoever it was took the floor out under the roof as well, which was very nice of them. I don't know why I carry it around. I really don't use the C4, but again, ammo chests, look out in, if you see the racking, have a look on it. If you see a wardrobe at an angle in the corner of a room, take it out, you get materials. Chances are there will be an ammo crate behind it.
Yeah, I thought it might do.
I took a little bit of time on this one, guys, because I wanted to demonstrate something to you, knowing I was making these videos. I won't completely drop right down to the bottom because I don't have the material for it, but if the circle incorporates the edge of the map, here's one to try. Make sure you've got enough material to build upwards, because otherwise you get yourself stuck. But as you'll see me about to do here, guys, once I've topped up the material, take a wander over to the edge. It's a flat edge. If you were to step off it, you will fall down to the sea and die. However, just like falling down any cliffside, any mountainside, you can build on your way down. Stop your fall, guys, and get yourself out of the way. I didn't drop low enough straight away for this because I wanted to demonstrate that you can build, and as you fall you can still build and catch yourself. But if you drop down to a good level, making sure you have enough materials to build yourself back up as seen here, then use it to your advantage, guys, because sometimes 2 or 3 changes in the circle can still be inclusive of somewhere outside of the land itself. If you want to sort of duck yourself down, you'll see people coming towards you. They're not going to see you straight away. You can see where people have come from as well, so always keep an eye out.
Well, actually, now I say that, it were you and Stu together, weren't it?
Join me in this one where I use something I normally wouldn't even pick up in a solo. I would normally leave it behind. But you are about to see the ideal use, although my aim isn't brilliant, but the ideal use of the boogie bomb. Top tip, guys, as I've learnt in this one, don't always discard them. I'm not a fan, never have been. However, watching this clip, guys, you will see why they come in handy. Although, when you first land, you go somewhere, there is normally a chest hidden down there, and you get nothing but bandages. They're not really going to hurt people. Don't despair though, just keep moving. I believe I actually found an awful lot of bullets before I found a gun on this one. There you go, look, bullets. More bullets. There's normally an ammo crate behind that box. There is one there, more bullets. And would you look at this? Nothing in there, a bit of material.
Firstly, I don't have much, but a gun to shoot these bullets with would be quite nice.
Helps if I actually hit the roof. But at last, a chest which will have a gun of some description.
Oh no, it didn't. It had a rocket launcher
Again,
in it.
as said before, guys, if you get an explosive weapon like that and you're in close combat with somebody, you're either going to end up dead or you are going to end up killing both of you, yourself included in this one. If you get no good loot, don't hang about, guys. Get yourself out of there. Find something you can use. My advice will always be an AR of some description, an assault rifle that is. And if you're carrying something explosive, it's fantastic. If not, can I always recommend keep a pistol on you. If you're a good aim,
Yes.
the pistol does more damage than you'd think.
Shame it's a shit one.
I unfortunately on this got the one assault rifle I don't like. It was a burst assault rifle. As you've probably seen from most of my other ones, I rely on being able to get a constant stream of bullets in the direction I want. 3 bullets at a time. Not really ideal for the way I play the game. I do, however, have friends that will drop me a gold or a purple assault rifle, also known as a SCAR. I do have friends that will drop this gun for me and take a burst off of me because they prefer the bursts. Top tip here for you guys, you will see these machines scattered around the playing area. They are vending machines. They will be different colours, and whatever colour it is the colour category the weapon coming out of it will be. So if you find a gold one, you are getting a very rare gold weapon. If you find a grey one, or a plain one, or a green one, you're getting quite a low end weapon. But this little bit of gameplay, guys, on this shows, as we get into it, listen. Don't rely on being able to see absolutely everything all the time. Like I've said, guys, if you look down, it minimises your noise. You can barely be heard, even on these metal roofs of houses, etc. If you duck down, your movement is less audible. However, best use of a boogie bomb I've ever had to completely stun an enemy while they are dancing. They cannot even get their weapon out to shoot, let alone actually shoots it at you.
Dan's done it again. And he only had a
Like I said, my aim wasn't brilliant and I was using a gun I dislike, but a kill is a kill.
bandage up. I did, however, use a boogie bomb to my advantage.
When you do take a little bit of battle damage as well, guys, at your first available opportunity, med up,
you know, I got my
get it sorted, get yourself on the mend. Wouldn't go to a real war on your last leg, so don't do this on your last leg if you can help it.
Kiss her on the lips and then I'll take her by the hand. Baby, I just wanna dance with my pretty little girl.
As you can see, guys, I'm still collecting materials on my way round at all times, keeping an eye out. Open doors mean people have been there, never mean I've been there. Normally I shut the doors behind me, so good luck if you know if I've been there or not.
My pretty little Galway girl. Galway girl.
I do believe I had another bit of advice for this video, but I'm completely lost and can't remember what it was now.
That's because there wasn't. It was your imagination.
But yeah, materials, guys, very, very helpful, very handy. You can build yourself some cover, get yourself a little bit of a vantage point. But when going from somewhere like that to one of the more built up areas, can I advise, always be aware of your surroundings. In this clip, I do hope I kept the end off it. I wasn't quite so lucky. I'd gone in, nothing in there, started having a go at the seats and the windows for the material, and I got shot very quickly. Unfortunately, I'd already come off before thinking, oh, that could have been something handy for the you guys to see. So here we are. This was, I do believe, my last game of the day. So in we go. Good start straight away with a kill. Doesn't happen often. Not in solo. I've only just got good enough to start putting these on videos on solo. I've been,
I'm going to say, until now you didn't know.
shall we say, not so good prior to that. Also, another top tip, guys, don't be afraid to modify a building to suit your needs. If having an open floor there is no good to you and a roof is no good to you, knock it out, open it up, build something else. Yes, we live in a throwaway society, guys and girls, but that is what we do, therefore that is what we're expected to do, and so on and so forth. It's a very vicious cycle.
No, but your nana beat you up if she had to.
So again, moving on. Try and keep within the circle most of the time if you can. The bigger circles, they're not so bad because the storm doesn't move in as quick. The inner circle, if you do end up in it, it shrinks down, and eventually it does shrink down to nothing. You'll have no choice but to kill your opponent. That or run away, but let's face it, the only time you run away is to get a gun to shoot them with.
And follow my lead. Beautiful and sweet. We lost the kids when we fell in love. I don't know, Tyler, but I think if I'm going to dedicate another song to you in New York, I might dedicate this one to you next time.
Trying to remember what else I did on this one that was so significant, other than hiding in bushes. Oh wait, I remember now. I sacrificed myself for a friend.
They won't, because YouTube is primarily for MP4, not MP3.
It was going to be me or him. Turned out it was him that won. But another passenger can't always be wrong. Right then, guys, I'm going to leave you with the rest of this footage now for you to enjoy. There is, I do believe, one last tip which, due to how long it lasted, I have sped up for you a little bit when we get there. Buildings are always advantageous. These ones, okay, a little bit obvious. Hide on top of the filing cabinets, guys. And if you do find somewhere that is in the storm circle and relatively safe, and you are armed up and you've got weapons to fight any intruders off, as you can probably see from the countdown of the time in the right hand corner, I sped this up, guys. Normally not one for doing this, but it works in a lot of cases. I do know people that win matches doing it, so I'm bringing it to your attention, guys and girls. If you have somewhere you can hide, where you can guard the only entrance, you will hear and see anybody coming through any of the walls or ceiling. You have one door to guard. In single solo session is relatively easy. Duo or squad session, if you have a door to sort of overcome a problem with, you can normally figure something out between a group of you. This is sped up as well, guys. I do apologise it takes so long, but we're going to get that sorted for you. Get you on to the next clip, but showing you that it does pay off sometimes. It got me to 6. I do believe in this one. No, it wasn't. I was 3rd in this one. But as you can see, looking at the minimap in the top right hand corner, the building I'm in is still within the safe zone. So we'll continue with the fast forwarding for you. A lot of this game can be about luck with regards to getting yourself in the right place. And as you can see, I'm smack bang in the circle in the middle of that one. I'm not smack bang in the middle when I finish. But as you can see, guys, I have sped this up for you. If you have a look at the countdown in the top right, we are going through this at twice the normal rate. But like I say, guys, if you are stocked up on your weapons and your ammo, take advantage of somewhere like this. Got down to final 4, one of which is me so far, and again I found myself still in the circle. Not usually my style, guys, to stay in one place this long without building something myself, but it worked on this occasion. So while we're waiting for a little bit more time just to pass over on this, guys, I think this is the most I've ever spoken on one of my videos, so being a tips and hints video as well as showing a few kills, normally I would leave you to the action, but there's not a huge amount of action when you're doing tips and hints, so apologies if you've heard too much of my voice this time round, guys. Next video I will keep it short and sweet and leave you to as much gameplay as possible. Don't forget, guys, hit that subscribe button. I am now back up to doing a minimum of 1 video a week for you all. I am aiming for between 2 and 3 videos a week going forwards, but I do work full time, guys. But hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, see what I do next. I'm going to try and veer away from Fortnite a little bit over the next few weeks and try a few different games, see what we can come up with, see what you all like.
Circle's not moved in my favour.
And there we go, guys. 7.5 minutes, I believe, I was within the circle for. And as you can see, don't run straight out, because people will be watching for you.
No, it's not. It's,
you'll see a structure like that. Now, I don't know if somebody's in that or not. I can't
Boulevard.
see that from
Boulevard?
here.
That's the one.
So you need to investigate these things. If I remember correctly, investigating that particular structure actually got me killed. I do believe I came third in this one, but these things happen. Like I was saying though, guys, keep an eye out around you. There is still one other person on this game other than me and the person that's about to kill me. So knowing where they are would have been helpful, but as you can see, there they are, just come up the top there.
What? Where were they?
I wasn't quite quick enough, but it happens.
Come third in
so guys, hit that
type.
subscribe button, turn on notifications, drop me a like, leave me a comment below on any video, and thank you very much for watching, guys. Good evening, take care.